Hi, this is Saranya Chejalla. Welcome to Easy BTech. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about what is the data link layer and what are the different type of design issues we have in a data link layer, right? In the previous videos also, we discussed different type of responsibilities of physical layer in very deeply. In this video, come to the data link layer and what are the design issues we have, and we also discuss deeply and each and every design issue, right? Let us get into the topic. What is meant by data link layer and what are the design issues we have in a data link layer? So, data link layer. You all know that the data link layer is a second layer of the OSI reference model. The data link layer is a second layer of the OSI reference model, and it is an node to node delivery. Node to node delivery means the data can be sent from one device to another device. Point to point delivery we have. Point to point delivery, or we can say node to node delivery or device to device delivery, right? In data link layer, the our data is in the form of frames. What is meant by frame? You all know that it is a collection of rabbits or a group of rabbits, and it is the second layer, right? And what are the different type of responsibilities we have in a data link layer? Before going to the responsibilities of a data link layer, I already said in OSI reference model, the data link layer is divided into two sublayers. The data link layers is divided into two sublayers. The first one is logical link control layer. We'll call it as LLC layer. LLC, logical link control. So one of the sublayer, and the second one, medium access control layer. Medium access control layer, we can call it as MAC layer. These are the two sublayers we have in data link layer. So what is the functionality of this sublayer? Means we have a different type of responsibilities in data link layer, right? Nothing but an flow control, physical addressing, error control. So these responsibilities are shared by these two layers. These responsibilities are shared by these two layers. So what are the responsibility of each and every sublayer? Let us get into that. So logical link layer is responsible for error recovery. It performs the flow control operations. Means we have a two main responsibilities, error control and flow control. So these two responsibilities is fulfilled by logical link control layer. These two responsibilities is fulfilled by logical link control layer. And the second one, MAC layer, and which is the very important sublayer of an data link layer, to perform the control of access to media. Media means transmission media. Transmission media. While passing data from source to destination, it gives and control to access that particular data. That is the functionality of MAC layer, and it is also maintained one of the important functionality. It's nothing but physical addressing. Physical addressing. Physical addressing means nothing but an hardware address. We already discussed the what is the meant by IP address and hardware address. I already said when a device has a two type of addresses when it connected to the network. So the first one is IP address and the second one is hardware address. So what is the purpose of these two address means? I already said IP address is used to communicate data from source to destination to identify a particular destination, right? And hardware address means to identify this device uniquely. To identify the device uniquely, we take the hardware address. Okay, so the MAC layer is responsible for that physical addressing. It performs the unique addressing to stations directly connected to LAN. By this physical address, this device is uniquely identified in the network. So these are the two sublayers and the responsibilities are shared by two sublayers and perform these two sublayers. Okay, let us get into that. What are the main design issues we have in data link layer? So the first one, services provided to the network layer. Services provided to the network layer. The second one, frame synchronization. Third one, flow control. And fourth one, error control. These are the four design issues of data link layer. Let us deeply discuss what is the functionality of each and every design issue. What is meant by that? What are the design issues? Okay, the services provided to the network layer is the first design issue. See, the services provided to the network layer means in OSA reference model, the data link layer will act as mediator between physical layer and network layer. Physical layer and network layer. I already said we have a 7 layers in data in OSA reference model. The first 3 layers are responsible for network and the remaining 4 layers are responsible for host. Means in network means there is a device to device connection while sending the information from source to destination. In between, any available networks will there to connect with connected devices. It will go for device to device communication. It will pass to device device communication. The data will be passed from one device to another device to next another device, right? At the same time, remaining 4 layers is responsible for host means there is a direct connection we can establish from source to destination. There is no concept of middle of the networks. Does not interfere any different type of networks in the middle. Okay, right? See, the services provided to the network layer is the first design issue, and the data link layer will act as an interface between physical layer and network layer. So interface means mediator. Interface means mediator. See, what are the services? Means the principal service is transferring data from network layer on sending mission to the network layer on destination mission. The principal service is transferring data from network layer on sending mission to the network layer on destination mission. Okay, what are the services we have that will be given to the network layer, and what are the services from the network layer that will be given to the physical layer? Okay, see the diagram here. I'll show you the diagram how the data link layer will act as interface between first two layers in between two layers. See, this is the physical layer and this is the data link layer and network layer, right? So here the data link layer will act as a mediator. The data link layer will act as a mediator. Okay. See here services. What are the services that we have to provide? The services to the network layer. See, services from the physical layer. So it takes the services from the physical layer and it will give that services to the network layer, and it will give that services to the network layer. I already said that the data link layer will act as a mediator between physical layer and the network layer. In simple words, we can call as it is an interface of the network layer. Interface of the network layer. Okay, so this is the actual diagram how the data link layer will act as interface between these two layers. And what are the services will provide? What are the services will provide to the network layer? We have to know the type of services also, right? See, so I'm writing a services. Okay, so these are the services, Unacknowledged unacknowledged connectionless service. Unacknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledged connection oriented service. Okay, these three are the services that provided by a data link layer to the network layer. These three are the services that provided by a data link layer to the network layer. See, unacknowledged connectionless service. Unacknowledged connectionless service means it does not give any acknowledgement. So connectionless services is not connection oriented. Connectionless means there is no matter of physical medium. Through the air we can send data from source to destination. Through the air we can send data from source to destination. Unacknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledgement means it is an one feedback or one information that give to the sender. Acknowledge means if the data sent from source to destination, the data that transmitted successfully, the particular layer, the data link layer, that will give acknowledgement to the network layer. The data is transmitted successfully. So here acknowledgement in the form of ones and zeros. So if the data are transmitted successfully, it gives 1 to the network layer or 0 to the network layer. Okay, this is an acknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledged connection oriented service. See, connection oriented means it is in the matter of physical medium. We have a direct connection. We use a physical medium or transmission medium that established from source to destination and give acknowledgement to the network layer. One means the successfully transmitted data through the physical medium. Zero means the there is an error. The data does not transmit successfully through the physical medium. These are the different type of services that provided by a data link layer to the network layer. And the next one, okay, next one, frame synchronization. So framing concept is very important topic in data link layer. Here, what is meant by frame? The source mission sends the data in the form of blocks called frames. Form of blocks called frames. Here, the starting and ending of each frame should be identified so that the frame can be recognized by a destination mission. I already said the frame is a collection of raw bits. Actually, the frame will be divided into three parts. The frame will be divided into three parts. In the previous session, I already I show that what is meant by frame, how the frame is divided into number of blocks, what is the functionality of each and every part. See here the first part, header part, data part and trailer part. The frame will be divided into three parts. Header part consists an address and data part will consist of an actual data, and trailer part we have an error correction and error detection techniques. If there is any error occur in between data transmission, so that will be modified by this trailer part. Okay, that is a frame synchronization. We deeply discussed what is meant by framing in next videos or next classes. Flow control. Flow control is done to prevent the flow of data frame at the receiver end. See, flow control means we have a source mission and the destination mission. I will show you. see. So this is a source mission, and this is a destination mission. Giving a connection here. Okay, right? So I'm sending the data from source to destination. I'm sending the data from source to destination in the form of rabbits. Okay, in the form of rabbits. Here, flow control means when the system is in active stage, when the system in active stage, and the system is non-active stage, means slow system, I'm sending the data continuously here. Okay, the receiver receiving the data slowly. Here in between transmission, there is a chance for flow, data overflow. Okay, so to control that data overflow and to control the data loss, that is the main responsibility of the data link layer. Here it controls the flow of the data. It controls the flow of the data while transmitting from source to destination, and it is responsible for there is no data loss while between transmitting from source to destination. Okay, so that is the controlling of flow control. Flow control means it does not overflow the data. It will responsible for that, and it will maintain the one limit flow of data while sending data from source to destination. That is the main thing. And next one, error control. Error control means there is a chance of error that come into the data while transmitting from source to destination. We have to rectify that particular type of errors to prevent the duplication. Error control means there is a chance of duplication of frames. To prevent that duplication of frames, we need an error control. So we discussed each and every design issue very deeply, and these are the four design issues in later classes, and these are the four design issues of a data link layer. Okay, so in this video we see what is meant by data link layer and what are the parts we have in data link layer, and what are the different design issues that perform data link layer in the network. Okay, kindly like, share and subscribe Easy BTech for more videos. We'll discuss this each and every design issue in later classes very deeply. Thank you.